So I'm reviewing your notes here, TJ, because as of course you said, yeah. Oh. Looks like KSSA is going to be playing as a net. We're going to have a side lane Benneth here.
I like it.
And the one thing you mentioned here is that it's going to be difficult to predict some of these drafts because, as you mentioned at the start, speaking of pressure, where you're seeing the collapses, all 8 members are rotating in right now. 070 is going to be target the Angelic Splendor, not able to keep him alive, which means we do have our first blood, and Alpha Red picking up a kill, and the Abyssal Dragon to boot, as now Shadow and Jami are looking to rotate down. Nicely done, though, from Alpha Red.
They're going to need to start having a little bit more jungle control on their own side.
Uh-oh, 070 not feeling very in control right now. Did you see the Nature's Realm to try and lock down Sky? Additionally here, the chain CC is absolutely flawless from Alpha Red.
We said they had something to prove. I think we're finding out exactly what. Now they have a minion wave. First one's just going to escort this in. He's got both supports with him. This tower's gone.
The tower is actually standing strong. It's Taos who's gone. A slight misplay there from Alpha Red. What should have been an easy tower push. A little bit of an over-aggression. We're going to see if they can function in this fight as we do see the full committal onto the Dragon right now. As instantly the Alice is going to have to start this off. And Error is in error right now, pushing in way too far forward. There's the team collapsing beautifully. That is going to be another Dragon going over towards Alpha Red. Now it is Sky in the back line, but there is Jami on the flank. The Jungle Strike is there, securing 1 kill. Potential follow-up. There they go. Jami is an absolute monster right now. That is 3 kills. He is going absolutely off right now. Sky there with the flank, the Malleus, the follow-up, but no, not going to do it. The Dark Blessing keeping Shadow alive.
Because he spends the Nature's Realm with the positioning that he does, he's doing it again here. The tower aggroes him, not the minions.
And that's huge. He goes in, he has the shield, he has the lifesteal.
This absolutely could be game, and Alpha Red, well on their way to upsetting the results of the RPL, reclaiming the title of best team in Thailand.
As KSSA almost solos Error. They're going in, TJ. That's absolutely going to be GG. Game number 1 going to Alpha Red in convincing fashion.
And then from the jungle, we'll have another assassin. This is going to be very hard to keep this Alistar alive. But that is the Mage Jungle item, which will scale as magic damage. Well, Taos.
Taos
is
too
too far forward.
Way too far. The flicker is not nearly enough. The drone drop on the back of it from DeFoxen out of the lane right now, and now Jami might actually be in a really, or Shadow might be in a really terrible position. He's absolutely dead. There is, never mind, he's a Richter.
There's a way. He resets his jungle strike off of the knock-up from the bush, but Taos falls again in the bottom lane, undoing his heroics. Malak, they'll shrink the distance between you and them quicker than you can respond. This is amazing.
Oh, and now it is NT. Oh, the branching out from KSSA. Oh, you monster. What are you doing? That should have been a kill. That should have been a kill, and KSSA just took that in his hands, and now it is Jami forced back. First one, kind of surprised he's not gone opt. Does he not see him? Oh, he doesn't see him there, does he? Oh. But now, once again, Bizarre Gaming put themselves in position to potentially pick up an Abyssal Dragon. Taos walking far forward again. Let's see if he's learned his lesson, though. He's sitting off so far to the side. He's not behind his tank, so this is really interesting. We'll see if he's out of position, as first one is going in the Nature's Realm to split the fight, as already Sky is getting picked off. First one, the target, able to get himself out with a sliver of HP, and now it is 070 in full retreat, as a 3-for-0 trade, potentially going to make it 4-for-0 here, as Alpha Red is going off.
It is spectacular, and KSSA is always key to that. He seems to consistently find zone.
Oh, no! Okay, one more auto. Make it the stun from Taos to set it up.
Very nice defense indeed. Taos might be in trouble.
DeFoxen, though, not able to get the initial execution, which means that now he's in a rough spot. Is Taos. He had the flicker off cooldown. That's the one ability he needs to keep him alive. But that is a big cooldown burn, and drone drop is a heck of a lot quicker as KSSA is now in a rough spot. He's also forced to flicker over the wall. Means that KSSA, is confident as he's feeling in his HP in the late game, Sky is still doing a very good job of shutting that down. Especially now, if we look towards his build, he's going to be fairly tanky. His NT already is getting shredded. His Shadow going in. The full combo from Error is there, executing him, Jami in the back line with the death removal, but NT somehow surviving a little bit longer as KSSA is just trying to split the fight, and Taos now on the flank with first one, trying to take down this Rage Abyssal Dragon, as it is KSSA splitting this up now, pushing the back in with the Redwood Rush. 070 is trying to take him in, and all the while, Alpha Red was able to secure the Dragon, but it is 070 now out of position. Jami there with the death from above, the Tornado to execute, but it is the Dark Blessing keeping him alive a little bit longer. Once again, the Redwood Rush is pushing the back in, trying to keep the team in this. The damage is there from first one, executing him finally.
No, it really does feel that the second the tower pressure came online, Alpha Red were just able to return to that macro superiority.
Well, superiority in team fights as well as then once again the Nature's Realm is here, but the drone drop into the backline tells you the target is NT going down off the back of a great prison from air. The shield is there. The Mally, it's the reinitiation from 070 secures the kill, but first one trades it out.
And they were hoping that they could get Bizarre Gaming to overcommit into it. That's why KSSA was leading off that poke, and he still is taking advantage of the fact that they haven't. First one, my goodness.
First one goes in. Has to blow a few more resources, and I think he wanted to. Getting that kill there as 070 has the Angelic Splendor, able to trade up and down the top lane. Sky is in a really rough spot as the entire side of Alpha Red is here. The chain CC.
And now Alpha Red can push forward. Here's the tower up for grabs.
Prison is already burned, and now diving to the back line is Shadow. The swift execution of the jungle strike. Kinjami goes in. Instant execution on him as well as 070 is finding the flank that he absolutely did not want, because that is another kill for Alpha Red.
He'll be utilizing his late-game assassin skills to convert a Dark Slayer right now. This should give Alpha Red the game, and the second one at that.
We do see KSSA being the target of the ire of Bizarre Gaming, but he is just so tanky. First one, the execution is there, able to take him down. That's exactly what Bizarre Gaming is looking for, as Jami's going to the backline. KSSA doing a great job of keeping Taos alive a little bit longer. The Essence of the Wind is there as well, the follow-up damage, but Taos is just getting relentlessly chased down in the back. This is the fight Bizarre Gaming wanted. Shadow is now on the flank. Taos is the respawn, but it isn't enough. Shadow, can they look to convert this? KSSA is just so darn tanky, and now it is Shadow once again picking this up, somehow making the best of a bad situation. Alpha Red is turning this.
Oh, Devoxin. Speaking of damage, he gets burned down.
He goes in with the drone drop. It's not enough, and he falls, and all the while Taos is in the back line. He has the Dark Blessing to stay alive a little bit longer. As KSSA and NT are able to keep him alive, the peel is absolutely monstrous. Now it is 070 trying to run for dear life. The Mally is there, but it is Shadow on the core, forcing back Sky, and now we have to see the Zephys. He's in the back. He's trying to recall. It is Shadow forcing down the core. 2 more autos is going to make it a reality, and that is going to be it. GG Alpha Red take game number 2.
These engage compositions. They don't need to worry so much about leaving behind their backline. The Grak can play dedicated defense, and that means they can have 2 dedicated defenders in the Morin and the Ignis.
Is that a mid-zill?
They need everything they can get.
Oh no!
Goodness me!
NT threw out the fire crash and the Ryoma? Like, that's a lot. They can just murder people. Oh, Defoxin? Okay.
I don't...
We're bringing the party to you.
Go in, scaring back KSSA. Errors here as well. They have the damage necessary. Bizarre Gaming just don't have someone who's playing mid lane. We were kind of speculating that maybe Arrow was playing mid Jognar. He's not. This Jognar is coming. Oh, Defoxin!
Again, the hook is thrown in. NT is already casting spells.
This is really, really impressive play from KSSA, and it's really effective into this specific matchup, because remember, Bizarre Gaming went triple punish.
Well, they're being punished right now as the hook comes back through onto Jami. Defox is in the flank. We're going to watch the tornado go on through, but the World Devourer is there trying to find the key backlines. It is first one, but he has the lifesteal to sustain on through it. And the tornado brings him right on back and right into the ground, surviving by a scrap of health is Alpha Red.
Want to find pressure through the mid lane. They've got NT and first one as the lead. There are snipes to threaten here.
Threatening first one, forcing him back. The snipe is going to go through and does connect at maximum range. And that is going to be the key kill. KSSA is now the one in full retreat. NT is there, though. This might be the bait to try and pull them right back in. And Bizarre Gaming is not having it. They got the kill they came for. He doesn't care about winning. His job isn't winning. It's just not losing.
Many people ask, why isn't duo lane meta? And I'll explain in a moment. Is Bizarre Gaming flank in?
They're going in on to NT. They get the kill into KSSA to start this up, and NC is now threading the needle. And they go back in. First one has found the flank. The Wailing Blade does not connect, and the Spectral Ire is not there. First one diving in under the tower onto 070. He cares not for your towers, because 070 is food. As Taos is holding the flank, the tankiness of Alpha Red is real, and Sky might have gone a little bit too far forward as the ult is coming in from Shadow. The execution is there as KSSA is pulling Arrow right back in. The damage from NT is all the while first one takes the Abyssal. This first one now, if he gets a lock on this tower, watch how fast it drops, and hey, I blinked, and it's already gone. And so is Jami
Cows.
for good measure. DeFox in an
My
air
goodness.
as well are in full retreat. This might be it, TJ. The team that we had pegged to potentially go all the way is on the verge of absolute disaster as Alpha Red might do this in 3 games. They're pushing in onto the core, and I believe that is going to be it. TJ, that's GG. Alpha Red take the series 3-0.